Hello, everyone, and welcome back to rainy England. That's right. The UK and all of its wonders are in the new Anno game. Thank you very much to Ubisoft for sponsoring this. It's always an honor. We're big fans. I'm joined by Duncan. Hello.
Hello.
Duncan has built
this. So this is my current save that I've been playing.
We did stream
about 5 hours in, maybe.
This is the new Anno game. It's called Pax Romana, which means the Peace of Rome. I'm obviously a huge Anno fan. I was actually in the last one. I don't know if you saw my portrait.
Mr. Chemist.
I'm not in this one. Because I'm not that old, lol. This is set in 100 AD, well, 117, where the Roman Empire has been sending its tendrils out across the world, and we are here in boggy Britain. That's right.
Yes.
We are the bog men of literally, this guy's a mud dryer. That's what his job is.
He dries mud.
He's covered in mud. And you collect the mud and you make muddy huts out of it, which is where waders live in boggy Britain. What an amazing experience.
So we eat eels, delicious eels from the eel fisheries.
And cockle pickering.
Yeah.
Cockle pickering.
Cockle pickering.
So yes, this is a lovely Anno game. There is a proper, beautiful forum and Roman buildings and all the Romanesque wonder of Italy, and it's all sunny down there. And there's also a province which is going to be sort of North Africa.
Really?
Yeah, and like Egypt.
Well, there's different routes you can take. I can't remember which one I did take here.
Yes, you can upgrade to be more Britain or more Roman, and it gives you different upgrades. There's a whole bunch of new mechanics, and we did look at this game on our stream that we did a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, where we played it from the start. So
we were playing the campaign.
I'm also confused. So after you've got enough bogmen, you can start attracting mercators who have a more refined palette of bread, sausages, and books and soap, and I assume
so soap I'm actually bringing in from Rome.
Oh, we're using Roman soap.
So I've got trade routes going.
Eel grabber. They want cockles and eels. The bogmen are very particular about cockles and our eels. Oh my god!
So actually, I think I haven't got the trade route set up yet. I think I was planning to.
So you're going to
because there's things that you need to bring from Rome to Albion, and the things you should send back from Albion.
That's true.
Such as like silver.
What do we have?
Like that.
Oh, I see. That's like the oil of its day.
We're making fibulariums.
Okay.
In Albion, which are brooches.
Oh. And
the Romans like brooches, but they can't make them over there, so we got to send them back.
Oh, I see. They want the Celtic craftsmanship with the face of a Roman god. So we make trinkets and we receive back from them soap, with which because there's a lot of mud here. I don't know if you've noticed.
There's a lot of mud.
I love
we
this,
need
though.
That soap.
Isn't it so funny that England gets put into an Anno game and it's just a stinky bog full of bogmen? I love it. Why would we come here? Well, there's silver nearby the bogs, and we need locals to get us the silver from these silver mines. Oh, there's so many cool new mechanics. People living near the silver mines, they don't like it. And there's a chance of fire. And
there's always a chance of fire. Quite a big chance, but I think the rain would just like put it out, wouldn't you? So I got 2 islands here. One of them is I think it's doing herbs and stuff.
Hemp, yeah, I can see you've got a couple of hemp farms.
Herb gardens on the second island here, that lets us get herbs for something. Making sausages.
Oh, the sausages need a spice. Okay. And the bread is made from wheat. Does that even grow here? Can we grow wheat?
Wheat grows here, yeah. Just in the first island, yeah.
And then we need a donkey mill
to extract it. Oh no, it is wheat. I think you grow wheat anywhere. I think that's just fine.
Wheat doesn't need a fertility.
Don't need a fertility, no.
Wow. So of course, Duncan, it's not just you here. You're playing a regular game with other computer players, and they've set up their own Celtish islands here.
Oh, look, if you see, there's a ship coming in from Rome right now. laden with amphora, olive oil, and soap. So I did set it up apparently.
Balanced omens. Oh, you've set up like a little trade route to bring all the things we need to colonize pre-Roman Britain.
Yeah.
Oh, this is beautiful.
So these are all the things that those mercitors want.
You've got 2 AIs, and you've also got a couple of little AI towns as well here. I guess these are all characters. The Manx, so this would be the Isle of Man, I guess. All of Anno is always set on islands. So I guess maybe we're thinking about the Isle of Wight more than the mainland here. But
maybe we're like up in the Scottish Isles. Look, the Romans overtook Scotland, did they?
Yeah, they did, I think, for a bit, but then it was hard to hold on to, those Scots. They're very slippery, hiding up in those mountains. So once they get the Roman delivery of amphora and olive oil, and we send back the brooches, we can then upgrade these residents to the next level.
Yeah, look, so it's loading up brooches now. It's got 37 on it.
Oh wow, that's going to send them back to those rich.
Should send them back.
Yeah, it's exactly. No, it's loading perfectly.
Which trade route is this? It's the
Let's have a look.
top one. Yeah, there. Amphora, olive oil, and soap. Picking up, dropping off brooches, and then going to Albion and dropping off the amphora, olive oil, and soap, and picking up the brooches.
Amazing. Duncan, you've done a great job on this. I will say that it's perfect because it's got 4 slots in the trireme, and you've got 4 goods max, because sometimes you don't want to have it...
Well, I'm only using 3 of those slots at any one time.
Well, no, you're not
picking
technically, because if it's full of soap, it will retain some soap on there. So,
yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, good advice. You've got plenty of shoes. Oh, I love those reed shoes. I'd like some of those myself.
Yeah.
Celtic
like
reed.
deck shoes.
That's very me. Yeah, Crocs.
You
need them for the swamp. Crocs are perfect for walking around Albion, honestly. Like swampy forest, Florida, wetland shoes.
So, we might be able to upgrade soon. Upgrade a house. We're still lacking bread. No.
I don't know what people viewing this video thought this would be, but it's basically... I just wanted to see what you've done, and I hadn't really seen Roman Anno Britain yet, and it's everything I dreamed. Honestly, I like it so much. A disease.
No, a disease. Where's that? That's back in Rome.
Okay.
I haven't looked at Rome for a little while.
There's a disease started on over here, and you're
it's just a couple of sheep farmers.
A couple of sheep farms have got sheep foot and mouth or something. Yeah.
So this is my big Roman city.
This looks so good. You've got a big old theatre here. I notice you've not built too much on the new diagonal, but there is a little bit. There's a little bits of diagonal.
Yeah, I started at the beginning, and then I just quickly used too much space with roads, so I just went in the classic grid.
Oh, this aqueduct looks beautiful, Duncan.
It wasn't until I didn't realize how they worked, and I realize now you kind of have to build a city with them in mind, because you need like a second layer of road to lay them around in.
Oh, I see. They've got their own. Yeah, it's a little bit like the canals from...
if you're making a road, like a main road in your city, you should make it too wide from the beginning, and then later on you can reduce it to 1 and then have an aqueduct there.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's similar with the buildings in the desert area in Besa of Anno 1800, right, which honestly is my favorite region. Oh, Land of Lions. So good. Big fan of Anno. Don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
Spent a lot of time. I've been kind of holding off playing this new one because I sort of like getting wrapped up in the launch with everyone else. I know we've got early access and everything, but I just sort of talk. It's much easier for me to play when everyone is talking about it, because so often they'll be on Reddit something like 5 top tips that you definitely need to not miss. I like what you've done with these central city blocks. So you've got the posh. You've got this kind of a... I see you've got your services row here. This is all of your services, like your city watch and your random... You've got like a random clothier working in the middle of your city here. And I think this is something they've added,
They give them a bonus to income. So you kind of want to have these nice buildings, like people that make shoes and stuff like that, scattered around the actual city.
Yeah.
to increase the income.
It's really cool. It makes them more likely to catch fire, like Great Fire of London style, if you've got a big bakery in the middle of London.
Yeah, the bakery is... I mean, I've somehow managed to got a positive fire island safety of 6 here.
Yeah. The bakery is right next to the fire station, so I see what you've done there.
Just in case.
But yeah, like the idea of actually having some infrastructure buildings like around integrating into your city makes it look so much more vibrant, and it makes it really interesting for designing the city as well, especially because you've got these rivers and things to build around. Yeah, big fan of that rather than it just being a super grid. The theatre's so big. Where's your mansion? Is it here?
So that's next to the theatre, or south of the theatre, next to the aqueduct.
Yeah, I see it. It's looking nice. I love these open squares. The Romans did a great job with building, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
God, they really knew what they were doing, the old Romans. Love to see it.
So my current quest here, well, I've got the Equites. Equites, is that how you pronounce that?
Equites, probably, I imagine.
Yeah, and they want a lot of crazy stuff. We are all going to be
pronouncing everything wrong. Equites. Yeah, although you've done a decent job. Oh, no, I scrolled down. They need writing.
So they're the ones that want the brooches.
Tablets. They need fine glass. And they also want you to build a forum and some baths. Yeah, and where are you going to put those, honestly?
Yeah, forum and baths. Oh, God, that's coming up. I didn't even unlock those yet.
Yeah.
And the stuff from the second island getting moved over. This is where we get all our grapes and...
in vino veritas,
olive oil.
In wine, there is truth, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe that... I wonder if that saying is supposed to mean, like, people will... When they're drunk, their inhibitions are gone and they'll tell you the truth.
Spill the beans.
Spill the wine, yes. Spill the tea. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, you've done a decent job getting off island, getting onto the second section.
I was having problems with this guy at the bottom.
The black, the villain.
He's horrible.
Cizo. Yeah, he is the pirate faction. So he will send boats out to pillage you. And
I do have a navy. You can design ships in this.
Okay.
If you look at the tech tree, if you go to research, you can see that I've actually put quite a lot in military now because I wanted to get the plated hulls and the shipboard scorpions for the triremes.
Yeah, well, it's the whole 1/3 of the tech tree is this military area. But I know from experience that if you're playing this game, even on like average difficulty, you can't just completely ignore the military. You do have to build a little bit of defensively. I did for a while,
and then he blockaded my coast for about 2 hours.
Oh no!
And I had to make an entirely separate dock area where I made the ships enough that I could go and chase him off.
Amazing. That sounds well done. Thank you for showing us. I know that you didn't plan for us to be, because when we were planning to do this video and play co-op, we were just going to spend the afternoon making a new save. But I said to Duncan, I really want to see what England looks like, and he was like, "Well, I could just show you.
You can see what a mess I made."
This isn't your perfectly coiffured. This is your first game.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I didn't know like what I'd have to fit in where, and then every time I would like grow to the next tier, I'd be like, "Oh, I got to have this. Oh, okay, that doesn't work with the layout I've made," and I'd have to like modify it. And obviously, you run out of space. And I wasn't sure, like, sometimes your population dips and goes up based on, like, other factors rather than just housing. So I think I ended up building, like, way too many houses. I think there's other ways to, like, increase the population.
Yeah.
I think half these are probably empty.
Managing these numbers at the top here of how much workforce you need is always tricky, right? Because you want to use them efficiently, right? Obviously, having more people gets you more tax dollars, but it also spends more resources.
Yeah.
So... you have to be quite careful not to...
Although it doesn't seem like you need a crazy amount of each thing to keep a lot of people happy.
There's a lot of specialist effects as well. You can have these things called specialists, and you've actually got one here.
We've got one in the villa, that increases the income.
Well, you've got one in Albion who increases hunting cabins and fisheries in range.
I don't think I even have any of those.
No, I think the cockle picking and eel picking doesn't count, does it? Or do they count as fisheries? They might do.
They might do, yeah. I think they might do.
It's hard to know. But that will, if you put her in, It will just mean they cost 66% less upkeep. Pretty good. However, I think the upkeep on a cockle fishery is not very much anyway, probably.
I mean, it's not nothing though. My income is only 477, and I had to spend. I kept going into debt by like 15k to like build a new ship.
Oh,
there's a maximum debt. You think it's like 10 to 15k. I think is your maximum debt. So every time I got to a point where I could do that debt, I would do it again just to get enough ships to like protect myself.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to build some more stuff in your city if that's okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to place some of the things that these mercators want, which is they want a grammaticus and a phantom.
Yes.
They're quite big. I think I can squeeze a couple of them in the right place if I just do a little bit of move. I still have to get used to the new controls. They've sort of they made it WSAD by default, which honestly was a good idea.
Love it.
But I'm still used to honestly using I'm still used to pressing M to get the move and stuff like this. They've made it a lot more intuitive, which I think is important. I may have ruined everything in your town.
Oh no, I'm going to Albion.
But I managed to squeeze a phantom right in the middle.
I
had to destroy. What is this building? A phantom? It must be a Celtic. It's like a little Celtic village hall.
Yeah, maybe.
It's helping us get more. So you can actually have patrons on your islands, and I think you've got Ceres, who's the most basic farming patron.
Yeah, it seemed like the easiest one to figure out.
I think, again, one of the things I love about Anno and I like doing is specialising my islands. I like having an island which is dedicated to farming, and then later on in the game you can sort of move all the farms off the island and dedicate it to more of a city. And it also means you don't have to have as many farmers because you don't need that farmer workforce anymore.
It does mean you have to have loads of trade routes taking all the things that they need though around.
And then you need to keep an eye on all of the naughty boys who want to kill you. Naughty boys.
Naughty boys.
Grammaticus is also a very large building.
Actually, you can start a festival. Hilaria, the Festival of Joy.
Oh, get that going.
I can pay for it for 5,000 denarii, or I can provide bread for it, which I don't have, so I'll just pay for it.
Yeah, let's put...
Okay. We've researched catapult carriers. That's pretty cool.
Cat carriers.
We can now put catapults on our ships.
I'm just going to destroy a few more of your roads. Don't mind me. While I move things around. Just move things around. It's tricky. You have to. When you start a city, you don't realize how much stuff it needs to cover. And you could build your infrastructure around the sides, but what it's like in real life is they just bulldoze some cheap houses in the middle of the town. It's just how it is, right? You've got to.
Well, in this you can just move them, which is very nice.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just like shooting a few things out the way. I see you've got your shoemaker and your spinner in the middle of town.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, they provide happiness and things like that.
I feel like where is
learning? Spinner is learning and income, which is nice.
Yeah, the learning is helpful because
the tech tree is really big.
That is ticking up your tech tree, and each of these houses is now, learning a little bit. They're each getting
the tech tree is enormous.
Oh no, it's going to take a while to work way through it. What's the next thing you're researching?
I'm researching paved roads.
Okay, cool.
Thought that might be nice.
Yeah, well, paved roads are useful because they do make your warehouses more efficient. So you don't have to have as much blockaging as is going on. Yeah, wow. I like all these sawmills you've built, by the way. Holy crap, you've really gone overboard on the...
Well, you need a lot of wood at the beginning of Albion because every pathway you build on a swamp requires planks.
So building these mud dryers.
Yeah. It's like a plank per tile, which is quite expensive. So you need a lot quickly.
That's the worst thing. You don't want to be waiting around for those.
Right now, we probably could probably just get rid of half of the wood production.
Let's put another bardic building down over here.
You can look inside the bardic house and you can see they're putting on a play with a dragon. And they're killing the dragon. You see that?
Oh, nice.
Isn't that cool? It's dead. They killed it.
Well, that's great. Okay, I like that a lot.
It's these little details in Anno that I love so much, where you zoom in and you can watch the people do their jobs and stuff. And
Yeah, I think my favourite is the one of the ones from the older Anno games. You had like a pig, auto pig grinding machine, and it like pushed all the pigs into the grinder. That was a bit more automated than this one.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a beautifully detailed game if you actually go in close and like, look at the houses and the people walking around.
I know I'm a vegan in real life, guys, but I can still enjoy pigs being pushed into a grinder as much as the next guy. You know, don't take that away from me.
What are cockles anyway?
I think they're like you always hear them in the same sentence as mussels, don't you? Cockles and mussels. I guess they're
like a mussel then.
A delicious mollusk.
Mm.
A delicious mollusk.
I don't think people eat many of them these days, do you?
No, I think they've got a bit out of vogue, you know?
There's mussels, definitely still eat mussels, but...
Yeah, I think it's a funny thing. Back in the day, certain foods were seen as poor people food. Like lobster was originally seen as this food for the poor for a long time. And
easy
then
to catch, I guess.
I think... Because they're basically just a big insect, you know. It's just they're horrible looking things. And snails as well. You think they would be like...
to eat as well.
You think snails would be real, like, food for the poor. You know, can you imagine if someone brought you, like, a plate of slugs? You're like, oh, God. Or like, some rat, you know. But, like, I guess it comes full circle, doesn't it? It goes from being a horrible disgusto meal.
You can eat garden snails, but I think you have to feed them, like, something... for like a 2 weeks or something first, so that they're like all cleaned out.
Oh, right. Oh, God. I can upgrade your mercatas. Would you like to see what they turn into?
Yes, let's see what we get.
Shall I do a whole, like, little area? Let's do, like, an area of 6. Yeah. Boom. New people.
Noble residents. Romano-Celtic, that's what we are.
Hoshmen.
Nobles. Oh, look what they want.
Your waders can now be upgraded to smiths and aldermen. Your Celtic residents are skilled craftsmen that enjoy local products. They rely on marshes to thrive.
So we can now... They want to eat bird tongues.
Oh my God, they want what?
Bird tongues.
They want sausages.
If in doubt, a noble must do as Romans do.
Bird
even if it means
tongues
paying through the nose.
in
To quack
aspic.
repulsive bird tongues.
Aspic is like jelly. Bird tongues in jelly. What a decadent thing to want.
So if you look at the island fertility on this island Albion, there is small bird fertility.
No.
So
it's like a picture of a dead bird.
Yeah.
Small bird population. God, it's not using the bird very well if you're only eating the tongue.
Well, I'm guessing the poor people eat the rest of it. Make it into a pie.
They want wine, sausages.
A tongue plucker.
Is that what? That is not what the job is.
Yeah. Oh,
please. No. Bird charmer, tongue plucker. That has blown my mind.
That's so gross. I'm going to make a new trade ship back in Rome and then start sending wine over here.
Okay. We could also build this aqueduct. So, I'm fascinated with that. So it has to come from either a mountain area or a specific area. Oh, like here you can get... So it has to cover a mountain slot. Okay. A mountain slot. So instead of building like a coal mine, you build the aqueduct starter block. And then you bring that down. And I'm assuming these nobles are going to want water from an aqueduct.
I don't know if it's super necessary. I think it gives you like fire prevention and health. So if you need those two things, it's good. We do need fire prevention, I think, over there.
It appears they do require it. An aqueduct system, yes. And they require theatre as well. And then they want wigs, Duncan.
They want wigs? Of course they do.
Wigs and togas. These guys, what are they like? Hand mirrors and fine glass. Lots to do. Plus we have to build baths and temples. Does feel like they might be a bit on the old demanding side, lad, which I'm not super excited for. But I'm assuming that these nobles will be able to sort us out with a very specific thing that we can. I guess they might want bird tongues back in Rome. Bird tongues in Aspic.
Yeah, they haven't yet.
Okay.
They haven't yet.
But I suppose it's only a matter of time before the Romans hear about this delicious British treat.
Well, you'd think that they'd like the British would have like got the idea from the bird tongues from the Romans, but I guess that they're like they just think that's what Romans would like.
I think this is a little bit like the chocolate of its day, you know? It's like a luxury from abroad that's so exotic. You know, it's like coffee, you know? Every Roman needs their jellied bird tongue to get themselves up in the morning. Yeah. Especially if it's like an aphrodisiac or something. Oh my God. Gets them going. But it's all superstitious as well. There's a lot of superstition, you know? Maybe a bird tongue would help you sing better or something like this. You know?
Oh, weird.
So all of the theatre performers need it. And then before long... Because I think they always thought that was a little bit of the case. You know, if you had, like, a problem with your, you know, liver or whatever.
Yeah, you find something that looks like a liver.
And you eat it. Exactly.
Yeah.
And that... Or you eat another animal's liver, you know. Which I don't think is how it works. But you can see how someone might think that, if they didn't know better.
Roots has a minor issue. What is it? We're full on lavender.
I see what you mean about the money going up and down, because we are making a balance.
Yeah, because you can. Whenever you make anything, it spends money, but you can go into debt.
Oh, I see. But it doesn't charge you too much interest.
I don't think you get any interest. It's just you can only go certain distance into debt before it won't let you do anything else.
Right. Oh, that's nice. But it's nice that it's like a warning, because sometimes this number is the one you don't want to go red. That's for damn sure. Oh, Duncan, your Roman setup is working magnificently, and I am very impressed. I think that's a good place to stop. Actually, we only have time for like one little video saying how excited we are.
Yeah.
About our homeland that we're proud of, you know, our lovely Britain.
Albion, yeah.
Lovely
Albion.
If you're interested
Swampy Albion.
Cockles, eels, and bird tongues in jelly.
Bird tongues in jello.
This is what we're like. What we were like.
That's what it's like in old Blighty.
It's great. It's great to see us get represented finally. All right, well, thank you, everyone.
Surely most of the old ones were set.
Wasn't
there none of the old ones set in the UK?
There's quite a lot of steampunk stuff, you know. I'm sure it's all Victorian, isn't it? It's all great
Trains
stuff.
And shit, wasn't there?
Love to see it. Love a bit of Anno. Excited for this. Well, there you go. I think that's all we've got time for. Thank you very much to Ubisoft for sponsoring this. It's always an honor. We're big fans. We're very excited for it to be out, which should be very shortly. And so until next time, thank you for joining us, and goodbye.
Goodbye.